Good evening, fans. Welcome to the Richard J. Curry Center here on the campus of the University of New Brunswick in beautiful capital city of Fredericton. I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching AOTV coverage of the Maritime Invitational Basketball Tournament, our final game here for day one of this tournament. This will be a Rocket Division matchup. Tantarmar Titans will be the guests in this one. Against the FHS JV Black Cats, they'll be in the white uniforms, Tantarmar in the red. Saw FHS here earlier in the 2:30 game on this court against Macadam. They took an 83-38 win against Macadam in that one. Certainly really was the pressure of the Black Cats disrupting the play of the larger Macadam Warriors. Tantarmar Titans, they also played at 4:30 this afternoon. They played the Simons High School Seabees. They were losers in that one, in a tight one, 87-83. Pick up the starters here first for FHS. 13 is Henry O'Reilly. 15 is Aiden Stairs. 7 is Jacob Christie. 6 is Marcus Hines. And number 11 is Noah Versloot. And now the starters for Tantarmar. 5, Ethan Doherty. Tip controlled by the Black Cats. 1 is Sebastian Kelly Air. 6 on the rebound there is Josh Smith. 7, Josh Weinberg Fillmore. And there's one more starter, number 10 is Luke Swanson. Tantarmar opens with a 3. Circling my paper, but I believe that is Josh Smith, who opens with the 3. Marcus Hines. For the Black Cats, Jacob Christie. Christie on the drive, back up top for O'Reilly. O'Reilly, 2 no good, rebound to Luke Swanson. Swanson will dribble out of the backcourt, no pressure from the Black Cats in this one. Cross-court pass for Smith, now up top for Kelly Ayer. Nice work inside for Luke Swanson. Quick 5-0 lead for the Tantarmar Titans. For the front court for the Black Cats, that's Hines. Hines works it over for Stairs. Stairs on the drive, back to Hines. He puts up the three-pointer, that's good. Good ball movement from the Black Cats. Answer the quick 5 with a big 3. And now a steal taken away by Henry O'Reilly. Radar was on that one. Putting it up and missing is Aiden Stairs. Rebound Titans. Weinberg Fillmore to the front court. Forward pass into the key, and Luke Swanson on the finish. 7-3 Titans early going. Hines to the paint. Now Stairs kicks it outside. Three-pointer is missed by Versloot. Long pass is too strong. No touch by the Black Cats. It's going to go over to the FHS JV Black Cats. They come into this one, number 2 ranked, according to NB Hoop News website at least, in the AAA JV realm. Tantarmar Titans, they're a AA school, ranked number 6 on the AA side here. Still early going in this season, not very many league games have happened. Lots of tournament play in the early on, and of course this, one of the major ones. Steele, and Doherty goes lefty on the right side and lays it in. Don't see that move very often. Christie into the front court for Aiden Stairs. Stairs on the spin. Stairs is going to draw a foul. Foul will be on number 7, Josh Weinberg Fillmore. That will send Aiden Stairs to the line. Probably the best crowd of the day here in the Performance Center gym, at least, for this one. Tantarmar, of course, always travels well. Women's team or girls team, whichever you prefer. Also in this tournament. Judging by the number of them in uniform here in attendance. Out supporting the guys' side. Got a violation. We're going to reshoot. Referees for this one are Obey and Zoo. That one's going to be out of bounds up over the backboard. Not entirely sure why. That's a takeout on the end line for Tantarmar. That ball just went over the backboard. Tantarmar player caught it, walked out of bounds. That should have been FHS basketball, I believe. Just because it bounces over the backboard doesn't mean it's out of play. Not sure what happened there. FHS gets another turnover, though, looking to finish. But unable to is Hines. He's going to draw the foul, and he'll go to the free throw line with his team down 4. FHS pressure results in a turnover there as Marcus Hines will go to the line. Hines good on the first. And the second. Doherty, cross center for Weinberg-Fillmore. Deflected by Versloot. Swanson controls. Long shot from the far side, rebounded by the Titans. They work it into the low post. Good work in the low post there by Josh Smith to get the shot up. Had the size advantage. Couldn't score, and a transition bucket. The Black Cats score. That's Henry O'Reilly. Good work in the Black Cats on transition, and off the score. Here comes the heavy pressure. Broken by the Titans. Results in a good look, and that's going to be a three-point attempt. Ethan Doherty gets the 2 and will draw the foul. It's going to go on Aiden Stairs, number 15. Going to get called for that foul. 2 subs in for Tantarmar. Got number 2, Sam Corrigan, and number 9, Zach Tucker. Tucker and Corrigan in for the Titans. Shooting 1, Doherty. Rebound to Tucker. Nearly tied up by Versloot. Tucker comes away with it. On the take was Weinberg-Fillmore. Loose ball, brings it back out top to the Titans. Rebounding that shot was FHS, but it's knocked away. Pressure from the Titans here, and they had an easy one. I thought that was down. Instead, shot rolled off the rim. Unable to finish that. I believe that was Zach Tucker, number 9, who couldn't finish. Down 2, FHS comes to the front court. Hines. Playing a little catch on the outside now. Versloot on the far side, 8 to shoot. Good cut by Aiden Stairs. Good look from Noah Versloot. Out of bounds, turnover FHS. They can take their first lead. The bucket here, Hines. Can't give it to them. Working the defensive boards is Weinberg-Fillmore against the pressure from FHS, and they get another turnover, and now they've got numbers. Evened out now. Christie turned that over, nicely read there by Tucker. Intercepted the pass, and it's Tucker to the front court. Now the Titans set up, now take a shot from the outside. Swanson on the miss, steal by Doherty. Doherty for the easy 2. Coach John Rice, sub ready on the far side. I believe that's going to be Adam Budd off the bench looking to sub in. The light yellow number. It's going to be a block on Versloot. Light yellow number on the white background jersey. Not the easiest to pick up At least to my eyes, it have been here since about 11:30 this morning on the FHS jerseys. Block on Versluit. Sub is in. It is indeed Bud number 3 who subbed in. On the offensive board is Weinberg Fillmore. A little reverse lay-in on the putback. Tantarmar by 4. Versluit on the fake drive takes the 15-footer. It won't roll over the front of the rim. Rebound to Kelly Ayer. Jump ball, good tie-up by Hines. That jump ball will go to Tantarmar. Bergen Fraser, number 14, has checked in for the Titans. That is Fraser there on the catch. Good pass for Corrigan, who lays it in. Good press break there from the Titans. Jacob Christie for Versluit on the miss. Knocked out of bounds by Kelly Ayer. Hines off. Brad Holmes in. Knocked away by Fraser on the inbound attempt. 13 on the shot clock for the Black Cats. Down 6 here with 3:30 to go in quarter number 1. The 8:30 time slot Rocket Division game. The Maritime Invitational. Versluit to the corner. Christie on the miss. Loose ball off the rebound. We're going to go over to Tantarmar. Corrigan into the front court. Good pressure from the Black Cats. Weinberg Fillmore breaks the pressure, gets right into the paint, puts it up. Bit of a circus shot, doesn't go, but there to clean it up on the offensive glass is Zach Tucker. 8-point lead for the Titans. Bud. Another turnover. The Titans take it away from the Black Cats. Finishing inside is Zach Tucker. He'll also draw the foul. Going to have a timeout here, I believe. So Coach Rice is approaching the timers bench. Certainly timeout. This one's starting to get away from the Black Cats just a little bit here in the early going, as the Titans have been able to finish inside multiple three-point play attempts. FHS, aside from a short spurt, unable to generate turnovers on that pressure. And not a lot of shots going down on the offensive end for the Black Cats. Mentioned earlier, the Titans were in the 4:30 game across the parking lot in the pit against Doug Deering's Simon Seabees. That was an 87-83 victory for Simons. Spoke to the Tantarmar Titan coach before this one about that game. He said they got in some foul trouble early, was close most of the way, but they could never make up that 3 or 4 point deficit all the way through. Said it was a very winnable game, one they probably should have won, even though they're going against a AAA school in Simons. Had actually tabbed this game, did the Tantarmar Titan coach, as likely being one of their most difficult here in this tournament. So the FHS Black Cats on the JV side are always prepared, play their game, and bring that tough pressure. So far, Titans have been handling that and giving the Cats all they can handle as well. The line to complete a 3-point play here will be Zach Tucker. Titans certainly seem to have size on this JV Black Cat team. Tucker, clean on the free throw. No pressure from the Titans as they stretch the lead to 11. Aiden Stairs. Handle spins. Gets inside. That's no good. Rebound to Tantarmar. Zach Tucker on the board. Josh Weinberg Fillmore. A little bit of push off there on the arm. Not called. Across the key. Set up for the three-point shot. That's drained. Christie picks it up a long way from the basket. Finds an outlet. But now it's Nick Paquette. He was good earlier from long distance. Can't make that one. Bergen Fraser, number 14 on the rebound. He's spinning. Going right to the bucket. That's no good. Rebound Noah Versloot. Versloot looks to push some pace. He gets right into the paint. He's rejected by Sam Corrigan, but draws a foul. Off the Tantarmar bench, Luke Swanson. He'll come back in. The opportunity as well, number 6, Josh Smith. So a couple starters returning. And it is Hines and Gabe Arsenault, number 12, who check in for FHS. Hines wearing number 6. Versloot on the line. Blackcats trailing by 14. Make from Versloot. 1:47 to go here in quarter number 1. Another make from Versloot. Titans go over the top of the pressure. Pretty move there by Sebastian Callier. Euro step through the lane for the easy 2. Taking the three-pointer and driving are the Blackcats. Versloot now catch on the baseline. Hines shoots the 3, no good. Defensive rebound controlled by the Titans, Josh Smith. Tantarmar to the front court. Tantarmar finishes. That is Luke Swanson. Lead now 16. Paquette drives. He can score. He's going to make that. FHS needs some makes and some turnovers. Get the turnover there. The long pass from Sam Corrigan does not meet the intended receiver. Under a minute to go, quarter 1. Probably hear Andrew Sharp, coach of the Titans, on the bench saying don't be satisfied with what they've got. They want more. They want a bigger lead. Hines, 10 on the shot clock. Uses the screen. Kicks it out for Versloot. Versloot into the paint. Going up with it was Henry O'Reilly, but it's coming away with the rebound are the Titans. Zach Tucker to the front court. Tucker finds Callier. Callier puts it up. No good. Rebound to Aiden Stairs. 17 on the game clock. They can play for the last shot if they want to. Noah Versloot. Versloot spins baseline. He's going to go up and score. 10 on the game clock. Pressure from the Blackcats. Let's see if the Titans can get a shot up. Luke Swanson takes a deep 3. That's going to be no good. We're going to go to the first quarter break here in this Rocket Division game from the Curry Center in the Maritime Invitational. The Tantarmar Titans leading the FHS JV Blackcats by a score of 29-17. Come on back in about 2 minutes, fans, and we'll be here with action from quarter number 2. Welcome back to the Curry Center. Second quarter action here in the Maritime Invitational. FHS JV Black Cats trailing the Tantarmar Titans 29-17. I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching AOTV. If you're watching along at home and like to reach out, feel free. You can catch me on email. Webcastbill, that's webcastbill, all one word, at outlook.com. Webcastbill at outlook.com. We'll get a message right here to me. You know where you're watching from, what your connection is. Always like to have the fan feedback. Christie. Versloot. Versloot back to Christie. Christie to Versloot. Loses it through the wickets. Black Cats play a little croquet instead of basketball on that one. Weinberg-Fillmore finds Swanson. Swanson on the drive. Swanson is fouled. Foul trouble for the Black Cats, I would think, in this one coming based on the pace that we're on. I think that went on 15. Inbounded, that's Corrigan. Now near side for Weinberg-Fillmore. Luke Swanson. Sam Corrigan. Long swat shot from Swanson. Versloot on the rebound for Hines. Black Cats with speed to the front court. Hines pulls it up. Now Aiden Stairs pulls it out. To the corner, Hines. Dribble drive. Versloot for three. That one rims out. Rebound Black Cats. Now out of the corner, that's Christie. Good look there at Josh Weinberg-Fillmore, number 7. .907 to play here in quarter number 2. No scoring yet in this quarter. Christie looked to change that, but that one is a bit long. Weinberg-Fillmore to the front court. Little tricky dribble there, fooled the Black Cats. But now it's Christie on the rebound, bringing it the other way. Hesitation dribble, he gets into the paint. Nowhere really to go, finds a teammate to hand off to. Cats almost create the turnover, but it is Tantarmar once again under control and to the front court. Swanson, nobody stops him. He gets his own rebound and puts it in. Swanson is cooking here in quarter number 2. Christie, Versloot. Versloot baseline, gets contact from Sam Corrigan. That's going to draw the foul. 3 subs coming in for Tantarmar, 1 for the Black Cats. FHS, it is Adam Budd, number 3, in for Aiden Stairs. Tantarmar 5 is Ethan Doherty. Eight is Lucas Riefenstein. Hines with 4 to shoot. Hines on the deep three. That's going to be good. Big bucket for the Black Cats. They cut the 14-point lead to 11. Gives life to the fans and the bench. Could use a couple more of those deep shots to get back in this one. There's a rebound for Versloot. Looks ahead, but the Titans are back. And now Christie. Christie can shoot it from deep too. He's danger. He's danger. Back for Bud. Bud into the paint. Bud can't get it to go. Rebound by Swanson. Swanson, no one's going to stop the ball for the Black Cats. He's going to get right to the bucket. Can't find the hole in the bucket. And coming away are the Black Cats. Christie Finishing on the other end is going to be Henry O'Reilly. Black Cats now back within single digits. For Sloot's got to be careful on the reach. Christie with the steal. Christie's going to finish at the other end, and there's a Titan down. We're going to get a whistle blown. This looks like it could be a cramp or a possible knee injury here for Luke Swanson. He's going to get up and hobble off, helped by the coach. He'd be able to put weight on it. So not as serious as what it might have looked when it first happened. Now the hand is more up on the hip, possible. Just came down maybe the wrong way on the backside. Got a little stinger by the looks of things. Yeah, that's what he's shaking off now. Looks like a stinger based on the way he landed. It could be a serious concern. To watch that, see if he comes back into the game. Kellier on the handle. Bothered by the Black Cats. Black Cats push them backwards. Doherty has to pick up the dribble. Riefenstein with 4 to shoot. He's got nowhere to go. That's going to be a 24-second violation. They got the shot off and no rim. This is indeed a 24-second violation. Black Cats turning up the screws on the defensive pressure as they work to get back into this one. Hines uses the screen. O'Reilly, far side. Christie. Christie looks for O'Reilly. Ends up in the hands of Hines under the basket. And now back out for Jacob Christie. There's a volleyball name sneaking here into my basketball vocabulary. I almost said Christian Christie. Christian Christie, of course, athlete of the year at St. Thomas last year. Member of the men's volleyball team again this year. One of their star players. Do a little commentary down there as well. Well, that's where I do most of the commentary, is down at Stu. Basketball and volleyball. However, it is Jacob Christie here. Some subs in and out. Out is number 12, Jaden Siliker. Didn't see much action. Smith in, Landon Schultz, number 15 is in. Weinberg Fillmore on the drive. That's no good. Black Cat's doing a little better job shutting that off now. They did earlier in the game. Long pass is too far. On the baseline, that's going to be out of bounds. Ball back over the Titans. Missed opportunity there for FHS. As they trail by 7. They were once down by as many as 14, though. My memory and math are correct. This time of night, that stands to be checked. Both my memory and my math. Paquette. Can't get that one to drop. Rebound to Tantarmar. Turned over. Hines on the catch. Hines, no one's going to stop him, but he dribbles right into 2 trees. Turnover on the Black Cats. Might have been better off bringing that one back out, resetting. The Cats did not have numbers on that attack by Hines. Weinberg Fillmore spins, pushes off again with that arm. He's going to have to be careful with that. There'll be a foul on the rebound over the back on Ethan Doherty. Hockey sub of Titans coming in, a fresh 5. (11) is Merrick Treitz. 2, Sam Corrigan. 12, Jaden Siliker. 14, Bergen Frazier. And there's one more who I haven't corralled the number on yet. Looks like it might be 10, Luke Swanson. So Swanson back in this one. Nearly a 24-second violation, but it's taken away by the Titans. Merrick Treitz for Luke Swanson. Good thing that injury wasn't serious. Nice pass inside for Jaden Silliker. The barrel-chested Silliker finishes at the rim. Three-pointer is long from the Black Cats. They now trail by 9, 4:05 to go here in quarter two. Pass too long for Corrigan. FHS will get the ball back. Into the front court come the Cats. Christie for Paquette and Hines. Hines looking for a screen, gets the screen, frees up for the three-point shot. That one goes around the world before it drops. Magellan would be proud of Marcus Hines. Silliker on the rebound. Silliker inside. Look to score again. Another good take by Silliker. Jaden Silliker using that strength advantage inside against FHS. Deflected by Silliker. 2-on-1 for the Titans. Swanson lets the defender go, but misses. Good offensive rebound. Gets back in the hands of Swanson. He attacks again, and another miss. Rebound this time corralled by Christie, who finds Paquette for a three, which sails long. Hines catches that one on the far side. Got a reset on the shot clock and probably shouldn't have. And that is Adam Budd who makes a three-pointer. Black Cats claw back within 5. Timeout Tantarmar. Here, I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching AOTV and coverage of the Maritime Invitational Basketball Tournament. Happy to be bringing you this one. One of my favorite tournaments. Again, I love this format. So many teams, 20 on the men's side, 12 on the female side this year. With 20 teams, that is 5 divisions of 4. 5 division winners make it through to the quarterfinals, with 3 of the 5 randomly drawn second place finishers in their division. So you want to finish first for sure, but second, you still have a 3 of 5 chance to get through to the quarterfinals, where anything can happen. Important game here for both teams. FHS can move to 2-0 with a victory here, and Tantarmar would be looking to even their record at 1-1. FHS would have Simons left to play, whereas Tantarmar would have McAdam left to play. Based on what we saw earlier, you'd think that Tantarmar would be able to handle McAdam, and that would set up a really, really important game tomorrow afternoon at 2:30. FHS and Simons. Long way to go in this one. We'll see how that works out. Both teams could be 1-1 coming out of this, or it could be a 2-0-0-2 situation in this Rocket division at the Maritime Invitational. On the women's side, I'll just finish that playoff thought. 12 teams, 3 divisions of 4. Division winner makes it through, and one of the 3 second-place teams make it into the semifinals. Finishing for the Black Cats is Aiden Stairs. He'll get a chance for the traditional three-point play. Cats now within 3. Can be 2 here with a make from the free throw line. And it is now a 2-point game. So far, this has been the best game we've had here from this court. Kicked outside. And banking in the three-pointer is Bergen Frazier. Big bucket there for the Titans. Push their lead up to 5. Tiptoeing on the sidelines but stepping on the tulips was Aiden Stairs. Turnover for the Black Cats over to the Titans. Cats set some pressure. Christie on the ball. That was Fraser. That might have been a double dribble off his side. Fraser had it in, but it popped back out. Now coming in the other direction are the Cats. Hines for Versloot. Versloot from 15. That's no good. Rebound tracked down by Tantarmar. Merrick Trites on the far side. Corrigan. That's Swanson. Going to push on the rebound by Jaden Siliker. Ball over to the Black Cats, so now we're going to get some pressure from Tantarmar with 1:31 to go. We haven't seen this look yet from the Titans. Black Cats go into their press break. John Rice says, let's talk this over. I want a timeout. Timeout Black Cats trailing by 5, 1:31 to go here in the second quarter. Just recap the earlier action we've had here for you from the Performance Center court earlier in the day. Started off with a Cole St. Anne defeating the Nakawick Nighthawks 66-42 in the 12:30 game. FHS beat the Macadam Warriors, as already mentioned, in the 2:30 game, 83-38. Following that, we had a 65-40 win for the Hampton High Huskies over the Odyssey Olympians out of Dieppe. And in the last game we just had here, it was pretty much a runaway from the get-go for the St. Malachy's Saints over the Matthew Martin Matadors, 89-52. In none of those contests have we had any changing of the leads at end of quarters. ESA led all the way through, as did FHS, Hampton, and St. Malachy's. This one looks to be our closest game of the day. Like to see it stay that way. Of course, we're back with another slate of 7 games for you here tomorrow on AOTV from the Maritime Invitational. We finish off round robin play. All 17 from this court on our 5th one now. 7 more tomorrow, and then 5 playoff games, including the 2 championships, men's and women's, come on Sunday. Foul's going to go on number 10, red. That's going to be on Luke Swanson. Going to the the line, will be Noah Versloot. Versloot on the make. A make here, cuts it to 3. Black Cats set the pressure. Loose ball in the backcourt. Corrigan against Stairs. Stairs knocks it away. That one's deflected. Barely get it over against the timeline. Luke Swanson for Bergen Fraser. He banked in a 3 just a bit ago. Now he goes to the lane. Rebound taken away by the Cats. To the front court is Hines. Stairs hesitation move, gets into the paint. He's going to score 2 against Jaden Siliker. Good move by Siliker, not to reach, not to swat. And good finish by Aiden Stairs. We're now in a 1-point game. 3, that's not banked, that's straight through for Bergen Fraser. Pushes it back up to 4, under a minute to play here in quarter number 2. Driving, Stairs, can't finish that one. Rebound knocked out by the Black Cats. That's going to go red ball. 29.4 to go in quarter number 2. 5 and 6, Ethan Doherty, Josh Smith, a couple starters for the Titans back in. Siliker and Bergen Fraser, who's had 2 big 3-pointers. One of the bank variety, one of the rainbow pot of gold variety for the Titans. Black Cats with the pressure, force a turnover. 22.5 to play. Shot clock is off. If they so choose, they can play for the last one. They're down 4 here. Of course, we're just headed for halftime break. Versluit. They definitely want to score, though, but it's turned over, knocked away into the hands of the Titans. But it's taken right back by Jacob Christie. Christie's going to get called for a carry by the trail official. Timeout taken with 11.8 to go by the Tantarmar sideline. This game kind of playing out as anticipated as a close battle. Tantarmar got in front by, I think it was 14. It's a little late in the day for me on the math. Black Cats have now cut it down within 2. It's now 4. A couple of turnovers here. Actually, I think we've got 3 turnovers in a row. Gives the ball back to Tantarmar coming out of the timeout with 11.8 to go. Strategic timeout here. You want to get your late in the game shot designed. Opportunity to do this here in an exhibition tournament. Of course, you want to win in the tournament, but you also want to, at this point, get your team ready for some of the league games coming up for the Tantarmar Titans. And, of course, looking forward to league playoffs, provincials, whatever you want to call them. You want to be ready. You want to have some of these plays in your back pocket as you move on throughout the year. So the Titans will inbound right by their own bench. They'll get pressure from the Black Cats. Let's see if they send a player or two long here. They indeed do. That forces the Black Cats back just a little bit and makes some room. Josh Smith. That's for Ethan Doherty. Taken away by the Black Cats. 3 to shoot. Christie pulls up for 3. Unable to make the 3 at the buzzer is Jacob Christie. So a busted play by the Black Cats on the Titans results in a shot opportunity for FHS. We're going to go to halftime with it 41-37 Tantarmar. It's our closest halftime score of the day. We're going to take about a 10-minute break. We'll be right back here on AOTV with the second half of the final game of day 1 here at the Maritime Invitational.
Exciting times at Fredericton Nissan. From our new state-of-the-art facility to our exciting totally redesigned lineup. Drop by and check out our full lineup of vehicles fitting all budgets. Fredericton Nissan has the perfect vehicle for you. Locally traded, safe pre-owned vehicles with interest rates as low as 0.99%. Our all-new drive-through service bays keep you warm and dry all year long. Fredericton Nissan, 250 Bishop Drive, Fredericton.
Fredericton Nissan, we deliver for you.
Good evening, basketball fans. Welcome back to beautiful Fredericton, New Brunswick, and the Richard J. Curry Center, the campus of the University of New Brunswick. I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching AOTV coverage of the Maritime Invitational Basketball Tournament. This is the fifth and final game of the day here from the Performance Center court. FHS Black Cats, who are 1-0 in the tournament coming into this one, trailing the Tantarmar Titans by 4. Titans are 0-1 coming into this game. Critical game for both of these teams. FHS has Simons remaining after this on their tournament schedule. They defeated the Titans this afternoon, whereas Tantarmar has Macadam, based on what I saw against FHS. That matchup would favor Tantarmar. So FHS looking to move to 2-2. Tantarmar looking to even their record at 1-1. Here in this Rocket Division game at the MIBT. Be back here with you tomorrow morning starting at 8:30. 8:30 game feature the Leo Highs JV Lions. I believe they are playing the OHS Blues. It was going to be Nipisiguit, however, substitute team in was the request. So the Blues are actually in the Fastenal division. And the FHS JV, or Leo Hayes JV Lions, is what I understand is the 8:30 game. Verify that tomorrow for you. Flying off at 10:30 at Nakawick and St. Stephen in the Fredericton N division. 12:30 Fredericton Christian Academy Eagles, St. Malachy's Memorial Saints. Simons and FHS here at 2:30. 4:30 Hampton and OHS, the Ormocto High School Blues. Harborview and the Leo Hayes Lions at 6:30. And the 8:30 game, St. Stephen Spartans and the Cole St. Anne Casters. That's what the action looks like here tomorrow. We're in play to start half number 2. FHS with the ball. Marcus Hines. Noah Versloot uses the screen. Looks for the roll off the screen for Henry O'Reilly. Didn't quite develop as FHS wanted. They get a loose ball, though, and a turnover the other way. That is Aiden Stairs for Noah Versloot. Back to Stairs. He's going to spin in the paint. Now go up off glass over the larger player, and it's Zach Tucker that comes away with it. Good hustle by Hines, but it's Weinberg Fillmore who makes the bucket. Stretches the Titan lead to 6. Jacob Christie. Hines takes the 3. Can't make the 3. Rebound by Sebastian Kelly-Air. Picked off by the Black Cats, and that probably should have been a foul on Luke Swanson. Instead, they get an offensive attempt out of it and get an offensive rebound. Second offensive rebound. This is going to be their third attempt. Probably could have been a charge there. Now it's going to be a foul on FHS. Looks like it's going to go on Versloot, number 11. That bucket's going to count. Does go on Versloot. Bring that one back about 3 shots ago here. Looks like the FHS player had a strong shot for the loose ball. Had contact from the Tantarmar player, went down. No call on it, and then a couple more shots for the Titans as they come away the offensive board on the missed free throw, leading by 8. So big turnaround possible here just on that one non-call. Referee, of course, right there, and I'm much farther away. Hines picks off the pass. Hines to the front court. Christie uses the screen, looks into the post for O'Reilly. Back to Christie, stuck in the corner. 6 to shoot, taking it to the paint and drawing the foul is Henry O'Reilly. Foul is going to go on number 6, Josh Smith. Played just over 2 minutes here in quarter number 3. O'Reilly misses the first. The radar's a little better on the second one, and O'Reilly makes the second of two. Swanson, cross-court pass. Kick back outside for Tucker. Tucker on the miss, rebound to Noah Versloot. Black Cats push forward for Aiden Stairs. Three-point shot hits the front of the rim for Jacob Christie. Josh Weinberg-Fillmore with a tricky dribble through a bunch of Black Cats. And he'll get that one to finish for the lay-in. Lead now up to 9, was 4 at half. Hines blocked, but right into the hands of O'Reilly. Hines now turned over by Weinberg-Fillmore. Now we're going to get a kick. We're going to go back to FHS basketball off the kick. Not sure if you can hear Tantarmar coach Andrew Sharp. Obviously has doing a lot of speaking today. Voice a little bit gravelly. Actually sounds a little bit like Super Dave Osborne if you've ever seen that show from a number of years ago. So some of these kids on the floor would have no idea what I'm talking about when I say that. Trying to finish was Zach Tucker. Heard footsteps coming from the Black Cat player and jammed himself up under the rim. What should have been an easy two. Hines on the miss, rebound to the Titans. Weinberg-Fillmore can't catch up to that long pass, but he gets the steal on Christie. Now looks inside for Swanson. Swanson gets the foul, and Swanson will go to the line. Josh Weinberg-Fillmore holding his back as he comes off for the sub in. On the miss, Luke Swanson. A make here pushes the lead to 10. Now we have a sub for the shooter. That's going to be Merrick Trites. Adam Budd checks in for the Black Cats. Coming out, Henry O'Reilly. Hines on the far side uses the Bud screen. Aiden Stairs. Christie. Bud can't make the three. Versloot streaking in for the rebound but doesn't get it. Christie with a bit of a tic-tac foul here in the backcourt. Didn't see that, didn't see much contact, didn't see any advantage gained. The officials blow it down. Must have saw more than I did on that one. Three-pointer rims out. Big rebound there for the Black Cats. So they look to cut this back to single digits again. It's 4 at half, now 10. On the miss, big rebound by Zach Tucker. Tucker across court, and finishing is Josh Smith. As it is Tantarmar out in a little bit of transition after that rebound. Versloot gets the screen. Tackled there by Zach Tucker. Tucker's going to pick up the foul. Hines out. Nick Paquette checks in. Versloot on the fake and the finish. He'll get the and one. Nice little pat on the back there too by Zach Tucker. Says nice play. You fooled me on that one. Versloot can't finish, but we have a lane violation. And we're going to reshoot. Versloot another opportunity to finish the three-point play. And he does. Callier spins. Driving out of the corner are the Titans. On the offensive glass again are the Titans' Josh Smith. Finally, it's the Black Cats coming away with it. Long pass forward. Now that's Versloot. He was just the scorer. And now looking to pass inside for Aiden Stairs. One of the Titans got a small hand on that one. Just knocked it out of play, or Stairs had an easy lay-in. It's a good look from Versloot. Starting to get a little tongue-tied here, folks. This is my 5th game of the day. Let's see how this goes tomorrow when we've got 7 to do. We'll get her untied and we'll get back here in action. Christie. Stairs on the turnover. And that's going to count. Zach Tucker uses body position, draws contact from the FHS player. Thought for a second the official might have been thinking offensive on that. Hines in for Christie. And with 11-point lead, chance to make it 12, Zach Tucker is on the line. Stairs to the corner of Versloot, baseline. He's got a layup. Doesn't drop. Weinberg Fillmore to the front court. Behind the back dribble. Circus shot there. Taken away by the Black Cats. Aiden Stairs, front court. Adam Budd can't make the three. That one bounces off the stanchion. Out of bounds, and that will go over to Tantarmar. 3:53 to go in quarter number 3. Tantarmar plus 12. On the miss, Hines on the board. Ahead for Versloot. Versloot stops. Now works it back outside for Aiden Stairs. Hines. Paquette's on the far side. He's open. Fake drives baseline. Can't make it. Rebound Zach Tucker. Ahead of the pack now is Luke Swanson, and he lays it in. FHS really hasn't had a counterpunch here in the third quarter. The Titans have stretched a 4-point halftime lead all the way up to 14 now. Very similar to what happened in the first half. FHS was able to battle back a bit in quarter 2 for getting down in quarter 1. But once again, it is in transition. The Titans score again. That is Sam Corrigan. Finishes on the reverse layup. Paquette. He's going to drain that three-pointer. Black Cats can use a pile of them to get themselves back in this game. Tucker. Swanson. Now inside, nice finish by Sam Corrigan again. Knocked away by Josh Weinberg Fillmore. That's going to go off a Black Cat. It's going to be red ball. I was pretty sure that was going to be Black Cat ball. I was already looking the other way. Wondered what was going on. Sub in for the Black Cats. Number 8 is Jackson Pollock. Good reach in by Stairs to knock that away. Weinberg Fillmore gets into the paint and scores 2 again. Feet set a little better that time. Better result. Hines. It's going to be a foul on Luke Swanson. Jackson Pollock will inbound. Driving and drawing the foul is Aiden Stairs. Stairs will go to the line. Foul's going to go on number 9, Zach Tucker. FHS trailing in this one. Trailing now by 1 less. Stairs for the second of 2. That's a miss. Rebound to Josh Weinberg-Fillmore. And now in transition again are the Titans. And the finish there by Bergen Fraser. Coach Rice will be taking this Black Cat team back to the drawing board. It's usually the Black Cats you can expect to be out in transition getting some easy buckets. Hasn't been the case here. Weinberg-Fillmore. That's going to go block again. At some point in time, one of these Black Cats need to step in front of that train, draw a charge on Weinberg-Fillmore. Have been unable to do so to date. We are in bonus. We're going to shoot 2. That one bounces out. That one bounces out. Tucker knocks that one out. Tantarmar now with pressure, 1:14 to go in quarter number 3. Let's see if FHS reacts. Paquette. He's double teamed and a steal now by the Titans. That's Bergen Fraser, and he's going to finish. Bergen Fraser, that's going to be his at least 10th point of the game. 2 3-pointers and 2 twos. Might be late, but I can still add that up to 10. He gets in double digits off the bench for the Titans. Hines loses a handle on the dribble. That's going to go back to Tantarmar. FHS down 20. Plus 16. Tantarmar throws far here in quarter number 3. It was a 4-point game at the half. And they put up a 26-point quarter here on the Black Cats. Christie back in. Nick Paquette goes to the bench. Press still on from Tantarmar. Christie, FHS breaks it. Stairs on the mess, rebound to the Titans. Swanson finishes at the other end. Again, no one back. No one stops the ball for the Black Cats. They don't have the size advantage, but you'd think they'd have the speed advantage to at least get back in front of the ball handler. 6 to go in the quarter. Christie takes the real long one. It rims out. Rebound to the Titans, and now with 2 to shoot, they get one off. But we'll go to the third quarter break. Tantarmar Titans with a big third quarter. 28 points in the quarter. To lead the Fredericton High Black Cats by a score of 69 to 45. Black Cats have a lot of work to do if they're to come back in quarter number 4. We'll be back with that quarter in just a couple minutes. Welcome back to the Richard Day Curry Center. I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching AOTV coverage of the Maritime Invitational Basketball Tournament. A 28-8 third quarter for the Tantarmar Titans pushes their lead up to 24 points on the Fredericton High Black Cats after 3 quarters, 69-45. That is the FHS JV Black Cats in this Maritime Invitational Tournament. The senior Black Cats, AAA men, they are in Moncton for the DNA Swag Tournament that's going on at the AAA level. Men's and women's there, men's and women's here. This is a 20-team tournament on the men's side, 12 on the women's. Final action of the day here. Back at it early tomorrow at 8:30. We'll bring you 7 games tomorrow. Noah Versloot gets 2 for the Black Cats. No pressure now from the Cats. Weinberg Fillmore, he's had his way going to the hoop. Been like a little bowling ball in there all game. Callier, he makes the 3. Aiden Stairs. Trapped now in the corner, nowhere to go. Knocks it out off the Titans player. That's off of Swanson. Good to see Swanson. Seems fully recovered. He went down. I believe that was in quarter number 3. Early in the quarter he went down. He's been back in a lot since. Hines, no good. Rebound to Callier. He's looking for Weinberg Fillmore. Back to the FHS Black Cats, who then turn it back over, and it's Sebastian Callier dribbling into the front court. He spins. Cross court for Josh Smith. Smith, no good. Rebound. Jacob Christie into the front court. Christie for Versloot. Nice pass from Versloot inside. On the finish is Henry O'Reilly. He'll get a free throw out of it as well. 8 minutes, 31 seconds to go here in quarter 4. Haven't updated the quarter on the clock yet. And Black Cats are home on the scoreboard, trailing the guest Tantarmar Titans. Weinberg Fillmore turns it over to the Black Cats. Christie into the front court. Hines lucky not to get the carry on that one. Steps out, makes the 3 ball. Now we're back under 20. Going to be Swanson on the miss. Rebound to the Black Cats. Christie and Versloot. Versloot with some speed. Nice pass forward. Unable to finish that was Marcus Hines. Scrappy Black Cats team hits the floor after the rebound. Jump ball. 3 subs in. Sam Corrigan checks in. 12 is Jaden Siliker. And 11 is Merrick Trite. That's Trite. That ball was knocked away by Aiden Stairs. Taking it right to the bucket was Henry O'Reilly. No foul called. Back to the Black Cats. Aiden Stairs makes a three. Black Cats looking to D it up here. And they get another steal. It is Aiden Stairs. He's going to get 2 points on the lay-in. And a quick timeout here by the Tantarmar Titans. The Black Cats cut 24-point lead down to 14 in a matter of 3 minutes here in this quarter. Rolling with a couple three-pointers and a couple turnovers. Tantarmar says, let's not let this one get any closer than what it is. Boys, let's talk this over. So it is timeout, Tantarmar. I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching AOTV here at the Maritime Invitational. We've got 17 for you here this weekend. This is the 5th, 7 more tomorrow, and then all of the playoffs here on Sunday. On the men's side, you got to win 3 on Sunday to walk away with the tournament banners, which are hanging just here inside the gym at the Performance Court. Out of the timeout, seems to be a long timeout here. Not sure if they're correctly using the timeout timer at the scorer's table. Referees are going to break this up and say, let's go. 7:01 to go in quarter 4. FHS has cut 10 points off the lead, but are still stuck 14. Nice day. It's turned into a frigid night here in Fredericton. Supposed to be pushing minus 20 with the wind chill. And that was a really nice afternoon start for the Black Cats in that 2:30 game. Mirroring the weather, this has been a bit of a cold shoulder for them here from the Tantarmar Titans. Inside for Siliker. Siliker can't finish that one, and it's Hines on the rebound. Cats with a little bit of momentum. Unable to finish was Stairs, but on the rebound was Henry O'Reilly for the putback. That brings the Black Cat fans to life as they're now within 12. Almost another turnover there, forced by the Black Cats. Going to go cross court was Trite. And that is going to be a backcourt violation. No, he got it in time. I thought that one was destined for the backcourt before. Quick Merrick Trite. And instead it's a 24-second violation with 6:03 to go. Black Cats can get it to 10 or less with a score here on this trip. Put themselves right back into this game. It's a 24-point deficit. It's been cut in fully in half in just about 4 minutes of play here in quarter 4. Hines for 3. That one rimmed out, but it's Black Cats on the rebound. And it is now a 10-point lead. That's O'Reilly on the putback. Defensive Chan out of the Black Cat bench now. The JV Cats have cut a substantial part of the Tantarmar Titan lead away. Looking for the steal there was Aiden Stairs, but lots of body. Pretty easy call for the official on that one. Tellier inbounds, knocked away by Marcus Hines. 14 on the shot clock. Sebastian Tellier will inbound again. On the drive and drawing contact is Luke Swanson. The Tantarmar team has been really good at using their body to draw contact, almost initiating by times. Swanson is clean on the first. Clean on the second. Good finish inside there from the Black Cats. That's Henry O'Reilly again. It's been a force bringing them back in it here in this fourth quarter. Step in, and that's going to be a block call. That's a good call. He was late. He was late getting there, I think, on that one. Was O'Reilly. Coach Rice on the FHS sideline says, I think he was standing there. I thought he come in a little bit late. Differing points of view. Swanson on the line again. And good again. 12-point game. Just over 5 minutes to play. Quarter 4. Hines. Versloot now on the outside, then the far side. For Stairs. Stairs drives into the paint. Nice pass inside for Versloot. It kicks out to Christie. Christie can't get rim. And that one's going to be tracked down by Swanson. Swanson step back three-pointer. That rims out. Attacking the offensive glass was Tucker. Swanson comes away with it, and it's going to be an easy finish off the loose ball for Kelly Ayer. Lead back to 14. It was 10 a second ago and 24 at the quarter break. That's a three-pointer made. That's Aiden Stairs. Launched that one. But answering right back at the other end is Josh Smith. Titans go over the top and using their size against the Black Cats. It's a bit what I expected McAdam was going to do earlier in the day against the size. McAdam just didn't have enough ball handlers to take on the Cats. Hines on the miss, rebound to Tantarmar. That looks like a push-off on the dribble by Kelly Ayer to me. Instead, it's a long three-pointer launch. Not really a good shot selection there by Sam Corrigan. Trailing by 13, timeout on the floor, called by the FHS Black Cats. 3:43 to go here in the fourth quarter. Reminder, we're back at it again, 8:30 game tomorrow morning. Leo Hayes, JV Lions, taking on OHS. At least that's my understanding of the substitute team who stepped into that time slot vacated early in the week to play the JV Black Cats, OHS. Though I believe is in a separate division, so I'm not exactly sure how they're working that one out. See if we can find that out a little bit tomorrow morning. And do a little bit of score recap tomorrow morning as well. See where we stand. Of course, in this one, it looks like the Tantarmar Titans are, if this score holds up, going to move to 1-1. The Black Cats will drop to 1-1. Tantarmar in this division, you would think, would have the easier game against McAdam, and Simons would have FHS would have the tougher game against Simons. They're both 2:30 games. We'll have the Simons FHS Black Cat game right here on AOTV for you. But this one is not over yet. It's only 13 points. There's still 3.5 to go. Three-pointer changes a lot in this game. Cats working inside, can't get a score there, and a big rebound for Zach Tucker. Luke Swanson. Black Cats set up another press here, different look. See if they can generate some turnovers. Shot for three, that rattles through. Need to look at a number and who shot that. That was Sebastian Kelly Ayer. Versloot goes off glass, can't get the two to go. Rebound FHS. They're going to draw a foul. It's going to be Henry O'Reilly who drew the foul. It's going to go on number 9, Zach Tucker. 3 minutes to play here in quarter four. Christie misses the three. Rebound to Swanson. Swanson, that's going to be reaching on Aiden Stairs. Off the bench for the Black Cats. Looks like it's going to be number 3, Adam Budd. Could also be number 8, Jackson Pollock. 3 and 8 on those uniforms. From here, it is number 3, Adam Budd. Going to the bench is Aiden Stairs. On the line is Luke Swanson. Should have recorded that, saved myself a few words here. Swanson has been money from the free throw line. The lead now again back up to 18. It was down to 10. That's finished by Christie. Black Cats force a loose ball and get a turnover. Henry O'Reilly in the backcourt. Push forward for Christie. He's been eating the chicken wings on the bench too. Ball slips through his fingers. Out of bounds, back to Tantarmar. But Christie steals it right back. Into the post for O'Reilly. Hines. 2:15 to go now in quarter four. That's going to be Christie versus Lute. Back out for Christie. They take the three. That one rims out. Another good rebound in position was Zach Tucker. Stolen again by Christie. Christie can't get the layup to go. Tucker again on the board. And again looking for the steal were the Black Cats and Adam Budd. It's going to be a foul on Black Cats. That's going to send Sebastian Kelly-Ayer to the line. That is the 5th team foul on the Cats. That's a clanger. The second for Kelly-Ayer. Lots of iron on that one, but on the offensive glass are the Titans. Was Josh Smith taken away by the Black Cats over Sloot. For O'Reilly, he's had a good fourth quarter. Can't get that one to drop, but is going to get to go to the line. I think that foul will go on number 1, Sebastian Kelly-Ayer. Only their 3rd team foul here of this quarter. Stepping to the line will be Henry O'Reilly. Looking like it will be too little too late for the Black Cats. Down by 24 after the third quarter, cut it to 10. Then get back up to 18 is now 15. And 14. 1:50 to play. They're still going to look for the turnovers and the steals and quick points. Sebastian Kelly-Ayer rebounded to O'Reilly. Black Cats now pushing on everything. Christie, cross court versus Lute. Out of the corner, Hines. Aiden Stairs. The three-pointer rims out. Rebound again to Zach Tucker. Tucker's been big on the boards. Tucker into the front court. Picked off by the Black Cats, but taken away by the Titans. And finishing with the lay-in is Sam Corrigan. Good response here by the Titans to that FHS push when they cut it to 10. They've more or less salted this one away now. Aiden Stairs on the drive, can't get a finish. Tucker comes up a little bit lame for the Titans, but I think he's going to be okay. Stairs on the line. Stairs makes the second. Coach Rice having a conversation with the official. I was listening in, trying to see what they were talking about. I believe it was the player who walked away from the line there for a line violation. Coach Rice is going to timeout at the table. Versloot, off glass, a lot of rim and in. Oh, he does not have a timeout at the table. Black Cats deflect it, get the turnover, but it's taken back by Sebastian Kelly-Ayer. Down to 20.6 seconds to play. This will go in the books for Tantarmar. Do have a timeout, Black Cats. Not sure there's enough time left to make up this 13-point deficit at this point in time. So assuming this holds out, the Rocket Division, the FHS JV Black Cats, will drop to 1-1. Victory over Macadam. What's looking to be a defeat here to the Tantarmar Titans. Tantarmar Titans moved to 1-1. They lost by 4 points earlier today to the Simon Seabees. FHS. And pardon me, a victory over here over FHS. Tantarmar will have Macadam left tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. across the parking lot in the pit. FHS certainly seems to be finishing with a tougher game against the Simon Seabees. That's going to be also 2:30 right here on the Performance Center court, so we'll have it for you on AOTV. As both of these teams look like they're going to go 1-1 here on opening day action at the Maritime Invitational. I'm Bill Gibson. I hope you've enjoyed the coverage here this afternoon and this evening. 7 more for you tomorrow. We start at 8:30, 8:30, 10:30, 12:30, 2:30, 4:30, and 8:30 again. That's all 7. That's going to finish out the round-robin play. Of course, this tournament happening on 4 courts. This one, the 2 rec courts downstairs and the pit across the parking lot. 4 games simultaneously at all 4 courts. We have the action from the Performance Center court. Of course, it's set up properly for streaming and all of that, and this is where the playoff finals will be, at least, in some of the playoff games. We'll have that for you on Sunday. Come on back with us tomorrow for that coverage. We got 22 seconds left in this one. And then we're headed out for the cold trip home here in frosty Fredericton. Hines, good defense there by Swanson. Versloot for Christie. They get a good shot out of the timeout. And rebounding the ball is Luke Swanson, 6.5 seconds to go. That's caught, and just running out the clock is going to be Ethan Doherty. So this one will finish 87-74 in favor of Tantarmar. Both of these teams I just mentioned now 1-1 here in the Rocket Division of this Maritime Invitational Basketball Tournament. That's going to wrap up our coverage here, but come on back tomorrow morning. I'm Bill Gibson, fans. Thanks for tuning in. Hope to see you tomorrow.